One, two, three.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Beard Wrestling Federation. This is Thursday Night Clash, and I am your chairman, Chris, with a beard. We have 5 matches on the match card tonight, and our main event is a company street fight between Fable and Bay Area Beard Co. So let's bring out our first match, our first 2 opponents. This is a celebrity match. Coming out first, we have Taylor Swift, and her opponent is Avril Lavigne. This is a 3-point match. Whoever has the most points by the end of this match wins. So, first up, we have relevancy. Which one has been more relevant from the time that they started to the present? Well, unfortunately for Avril Lavigne, I haven't seen much out of her lately. She's done a couple videos over time, while Taylor Swift has somehow made it into the NFL scene. So, point for Taylor Swift. Also, Taylor, why'd you have to do her like that? You just gave her one of the biggest bitch slaps of all time. You didn't have to make her nose bleed. What's wrong with you, Taylor? All right, moving on. We got awards. Who has the most awards? We'll start with Avril Lavigne. She has been nominated for 8 Grammys, and she has periodically have won awards, over her career. But granted, she's only been nominated for those Grammys. Taylor Swift has over 600 awards with 12 Grammys. Again, point for Taylor Swift. She hits Avril Lavigne with a clothesline, and she's having a hard time getting up. Damn, Avril, what's wrong with you? And for last but not least, we have style and fashion. Now, Taylor Swift has that girly, preppy, type of fashion, and Avril Lavigne has that tomboy / goth. And I think most men, I could be wrong, but in my opinion, I like that more of that tomboy goth look. So, point to Avril Lavigne. And it is a 2-1 knockout. Taylor Swift goes off to the top ropes with a swift strike on Avril Lavigne. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Ring the bell. Ding, ding, ding. Now, our next matchup is a rap battle. We have Ludacris versus Ja Rule. Now, first up, we have the music side of things. Who is better with the music? Well, Ludacris, with his credentials, he's more of a metaphoric analogy type of rapper, while Ja Rule has been mostly on the gangster rap scene. If we gotta choose between the two, I'm gonna say Ludacris is the better rapper as far as it comes with music. So, point for Ludacris, gives him in that stiff uppercut to Ja Rule. Next, we have movie roles. I don't even have to say who gets the point for this one, but Ludacris, you get the point. Ja Rule, you missed out on a wonderful franchise of Fast and the Furious to try to pump out, your music and make it even bigger. And unfortunately, you did not. Ludacris, another point, another uppercut, follows it up with a leg drop. Last but not least, we have the beef. And that pretty much means, have they stirred up with any other rappers? Have they, tried to aim at family or, daughters or so on and so forth? And unfortunately, Ja Rule, you have a lot of beef. and it's not a good thing. You were absolutely annihilated by D12 and Eminem and 50 Cent. So as far as beef, who has more and who has less, this goes to Ludacris. That I don't think he's had any beef in his whole entire career. And if it has, it's been under the radar. So he wins with having no beef. It is a 3 points to 0. And Ludacris wraps him up with a roll-up pin. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Ring the bell. Ding, ding, ding. Moving on, we have a horror match. Yes, I said horror. We are coming around to Halloween. We have Freddy versus Jason. Now, we're going to go with popularity. I might get a lot of flack with this one, but I believe Jason has more of a popularity, more of a following, more of a liking than Freddy. Not taking anything away from him, but I just feel like Jason is more popular with merchandise or themed ringtone, text tone, and probably more watched than Freddy. So point for Jason. Gets him with the slash of the knife, or machete if you will. Next, we have scare factor. I'm going to give the point to Freddy on this one. I believe that, I'm not saying Jason isn't scary, but I believe, when you're trying to fall asleep or you've been sleep deprived and, Freddy just, haunts your nightmares. So I believe that, has a more of a scare factor, because you're basically not safe sleeping. So point for Freddy, comes in with those claws and just right across Jason's face. Next, we have Who Lives. Now, this one, unfortunately, I believe is a tie. As we've seen in the actual movie, Freddy vs. Jason, granted, Jason had chopped Freddy's head off. He had winked. They somehow both make it out, and yeah, Freddy will probably somehow reattach his head to his body some way, shape, or form. You know how the movies work. It's all crazy. So it is a tie. We have a draw. It is their first ever draw on Thursday Night Clash. So this match may be to be continued next week. All right, we're coming close to the main event. But first, we have the Battle of the Bands. We got Metallica, the legendary, the iconic, ultimate band that is still relevant today. And we have Creed. I am a huge fan of Creed, but unfortunately, when we're talking about points, and the first one is about relevancy, they ended up taking a break. The lead singer ended up making a leap to Alter Bridge. So Metallica gets the point for relevancy, and they smash their guitars over the heads of Creed. Next, we have sound. How do they sound? Honestly, I had them both get a point for this. Granted, Metallica hasn't always, for fan, wise, there was a couple albums that were just, no one was a fan of. And as far as Creed, they had that same type of sound, but unfortunately, for some, they might not agree with this, that they think Metallica sounds better, but I had to both give them a point on this one. Now, last but not least is fan base. I think they both have a good following, but Metallica has a way bigger fan base, so they get the point. It's 3-1. Metallica with the knockout. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Ring the bell. Ding, ding, ding. Metallica wins. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. We have the first ever company straight fight on Thursday Night Clash. Coming out first, we got Bay Area, and they're coming out swinging, looking tough, looking buff. Then we got the mythical, the mysterious Fable Beard Company. And we are going by labels. I think they both deserve a point on this. Fable has wonderful labels. Absolutely wonderful. Bay Area, same thing. They got that exotic, rugged look, while Fable has that that mythical vibe, that Norse mythology type of artwork. So both get a point, both throwing punches, both with the lockup, and it's an even draw. Then we have presentation. They both have great presentation when it comes to new scents coming out and new products. So I couldn't choose. They both get a point with the presentation. Both, again, with lockups, throwing each other in the ropes. Double clotheslines, both on the ground, but beat the 10 count. Next is Feel in Beard, and this is completely my opinion. Fable, unfortunately, does not feel as good in beard as Bay Area, so I gave Bay Area the point. It's 3-2. They come with the biblical blast, and it's coming for a pin. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Ring the bell. Ding, ding, ding. And that's the show, everybody. Thanks for joining into Thursday Night Clash. If you enjoyed this video, hit a thumbs up. Thinking about subscribing to the channel, I am your chairman, Chris with a beard. Thanks for tuning in tonight.